Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed. Part 7.32, Surah Al-A'raf, the Heights, beloved seeker of divine wisdom. We continue our profound journey through the sacred narrative of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. We have just witnessed one of the most sublime and awe-inspiring events in the history of prophecy, his direct communication with Allah, followed by his experience of the manifestation of divine light that humbled him to his core. That moment on Mount Sinai was not an end in itself, but a prelude to an even greater honor and an immense responsibility. The purified and humbled prophet was now ready to receive the sacred tablets, the divine law that would serve as a light and guidance for his people. This part of Surah Al-A'raf is a testament to the absolute sovereignty of Allah Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim in his selection of his messengers, the unparalleled beauty and completeness of his divine law, and a timeless warning against the spiritual disease of arrogance, which is the very antithesis of faith and gratitude. This sacred discourse speaks to the core of the spiritual life. It is an exploration of the unique and privileged station of a prophet and the weighty trust placed upon him. It also provides a clear and uncompromising distinction between the path of the righteous and the path of the defiantly disobedient. The divine tablets are not just a set of rules. They are a manifestation of the divine wisdom, a practical guide for humanity to navigate the complexities of this world and achieve success in the next. They are a profound blessing, and as the verses so beautifully state, they must be received with gratitude and commitment. For ingratitude and arrogance are the very forces that turn a soul away from the divine light. The glorious Quran states, Kanzel Aman, Quran, Al-A'raf, the Heights, 7-144. He said, O Musa, I have chosen you above the people for my messages and my speech. So take what I have given you and be among the grateful. This verse, beloved listeners, is the divine confirmation of Prophet Musa's, peace be upon him, high status and a profound testament to Allah's absolute authority in the selection of his messengers. The phrase, I have chosen you above the people, istafaituka ala onas, signifies a divine selection that transcends all human criteria. Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, was chosen for a unique and immense honor. To be a kalamullah, one with whom Allah spoke directly. This profound privilege was not granted to him due to his own merit, but was a pure act of divine will and grace. This is a crucial lesson in humility. The greatest honors in this life are not earned through our own efforts, but are gifts from Allah, and they must be received with a heart full of gratitude. The divine command that follows, so take what I have given you and be among the grateful, is a powerful and multi-layered instruction. Command, take what I have given you, is not just a physical command to take the tablets. It is a spiritual command to accept the divine law with firmness, with conviction, and with a sincere heart. It is a call to internalize the teachings, to embody the divine law, and to live by its every principle. The second command, and be among the grateful, links the reception of this immense honor to a state of profound gratitude. Gratitude here is not a fleeting emotion, it is a state of being, an active recognition of divine favor that manifests in every aspect of one's life. A heart that is filled with gratitude is protected from the spiritual disease of arrogance and remains ever connected to the source of all blessings. This is a timeless lesson for every believer. Divine blessings are a test, and our response to them reveals the true state of our hearts. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us about the virtue of being a grateful servant. It is narrated in Sahih al-Bukhari Hadith, number 4836, that the Prophet, peace be upon him, stood in prayer at night until his feet swelled. When asked why he prayed so hard when Allah had forgiven his sins, he said, Should I not be a grateful servant? This profound hadith teaches us that gratitude is not just a response to blessings, but an act of worship in and of itself. Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, was given a similar command, and his life, despite its immense trials, was a testament to his gratitude. Kanzel Iman Quran Al-A'raf, the Heights, 7-145. And we wrote for him on the tablets the instruction for all things and a detailed explanation of all things. We said, Take them with firmness, and order your people to take the best of them. I will show you the home of the defiantly disobedient. The narrative now provides a breathtaking description of the divine tablets given to Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. They contain the instruction for all things and a detailed explanation of all things. This signifies the completeness and perfection of the divine law. The Torah, in its original form, was not just a collection of laws. It was a comprehensive guide for every aspect of human life, from matters of worship and jurisprudence to matters of social conduct and personal ethics. It was a light nur and a mercy from Allah, a roadmap for humanity to navigate the complexities of this world. This is a profound testament to the fact that divine law is not burdensome. It is a mercy that brings clarity and order to human existence. The two commands that follow are directed at Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, for his people. The first, take them with firmness, is a command to receive the divine law with strength, with conviction, and without any hesitation. It is a call for an unwavering commitment to the principles of the divine law, regardless of the challenges that may arise. The second in command, and order your people to take the best of them, is a profound and beautiful instruction. It is not just a command to practice the law, but to live by its highest and most noble principles. The phrase, the best of them is sanaha, can be interpreted as a call to embody the spirit of the law, to be a people of excellence in their faith and their actions, to be compassionate, just, and merciful in all their dealings. It is a call for a profound spiritual maturity that goes beyond mere ritual and reaches into the very essence of human character. The verse concludes with a promise and a warning. I will show you the home of the defiantly disobedient. This is a timeless reminder that the ultimate end of those who reject the divine law is loss and ruin. Kanzalaman, Quran, Al-A'raf, the heights. 7-146. I will turn away from my signs those who are arrogant upon the earth without right. And if they should see every sign, they will not believe in it. And if they see the way of righteousness, they will not take it as a way. But if they see the way of error, they will take it as a way. That is because they denied our signs and were heedless of them. This verse, beloved seekers, is a powerful and sobering warning against the spiritual disease of arrogance. It explains the spiritual law that governs the hearts of the defiant. Allah, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, in His justice, will turn away from my signs, those who are arrogant upon the earth. This is a profound theological point. Their spiritual blindness is not an accident. It is a direct consequence of their arrogance. They have willfully chosen a path of defiance, and in doing so, they have made their own hearts impervious to the light of truth. Arrogance is a spiritual veil that prevents the heart from receiving divine guidance. It is a state of mind where a person believes they are self-sufficient and do not need a creator. This is a profound form of ignorance and the very antithesis of gratitude. The spiritual consequences of this arrogance are devastatingly clear. The arrogant, even if they were to see every single sign, would not believe. The verse then provides a chilling description of their state. They see the path of righteousness and turn away from it, but they see the path of error and follow it. This shows the utter corruption of their spiritual compass. Their hearts and minds are so twisted that they have come to love falsehood and hate the truth. The verse concludes with the reason for this condition. That is because they denied our signs and were heedless of them. This links their spiritual state to their actions. Their condition is not a random punishment. It is a direct result of their choices. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us about the severity of this spiritual disease. It is narrated in Sahih Muslim Hadith number 91 that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "He who has in his heart the weight of a mustard seed of pride will not enter paradise." Then a man asked, "What if a man likes that his clothes and shoes are good?" The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, "Verily Allah is beautiful and loves beauty." Pride is to reject the truth and look down upon people. This hadith clarifies that arrogance is not about one's appearance, but about a spiritual state of mind, rejecting the truth and belittling others. This is precisely the state of those described in this verse. Kanzela man, Quran, Al-A'raf, the heights. 7-147. And those who denied our signs and the meeting of the hereafter, their deeds have become worthless. Are they recompensed except for what they used to do? This verse, beloved seekers, provides the final and decisive judgment on the deeds of the arrogant and the defiant. It states that their deeds have become worthless habitat. This is a profound and sobering truth. A person may do good deeds in this world. They may be charitable kind, or successful. But if their deeds are not rooted in faith, in a belief in the hereafter, they have no value in the divine court. The purpose of a deed in Islam is to be an act of worship, a means of drawing closer to Allah, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. A deed that is done for the sake of worldly gain, fame, or self-aggrandizement, or without a belief in the Creator and the hereafter, is ultimately rendered void. This is a powerful reminder that our deeds must be aligned with a pure intention niyya, and a firm belief in the ultimate reality of the Day of Judgment. The verse concludes with a rhetorical question that is its own answer. Are they recompensed except for what they used to do? This confirms that the final recompense is a direct and just result of their own actions. Beloved listeners, the narrative of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, receiving the tablets is not just a historical event. It is a timeless lesson for every believer. It teaches us that the divine law is a sacred trust, a blessing that must be accepted with firmness and gratitude. It warns us against the spiritual diseases of arrogance and heedlessness, which turn a heart away from the truth. And it reminds us that our deeds, no matter how great in the eyes of the world, have no value without a sincere belief in Allah and the hereafter. May we be among those who take the divine law with firmness, live by its highest principles, and are ever grateful for the gift of guidance. O Allah, who is the most merciful and most compassionate, purify our hearts from the diseases of arrogance and heedlessness. O Allah, grant us the spiritual insight to recognize your signs in every moment of our lives and the humility to accept them with gratitude. O Allah, make us of those who take your divine law with firmness and who live by its highest principles. O Allah, save us from turning away from the path of righteousness and protect us from the path of error. O Allah, who is the ultimate source of all grace, make our deeds sincere and for your sake alone, and grant us a beautiful end. May Allah illuminate your heart and mind with the light of this divine ilm. May He make your channel a beacon of guidance for all who seek spiritual clarity and truth. May your efforts be a source of immense reward, and may you be granted the highest stations of paradise. May the peace and blessings of Allah always be upon you and your loved ones. May He grant you unwavering steadfastness on the path of truth, and may your work be a testament to His magnificent names, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim.